Alright, welcome to what is the 100% the first take of the first episode of our very beautiful podcast. Where me, Moai Skateboarding, Mr. Derbs Garage are gonna talk about stuff, you know? If you guys tuned in to catch up with 100% to the mythical first episode when we go viral, we have upgraded the microphones. Instead of just sitting here and talking to an iPad, we have mics now and headphones.
Yep.
And and we changed the spot, and everything's looking nice. The view they found was great though, for like the one or two of you that aren't like sitting next to me and saw the video. But enough of me first, and I'll let the other two speak. You know?
So, Mr. Derp, how was that mini quad?
Great. Finally fixed
Hey,
it.
didn't you mention you have a new project coming on Tuesday?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Building a Jeep. Like those like little Fisher Price Jeeps. Taking one of those and making it into like a side by side boom buggy type thing. It's really like super fast.
I'm still looking for a cameraman.
What?
I'm still looking for a cameraman for my cringy shorts.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
It's new with you.
What?
It's new with you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What is new with you?
Oh, what's new with me? I mean, school starts in 4 days, but otherwise there's nothing to be heard of, besides a serious time squeeze on my summer homework, which I neglected to do for some reason, even though I was already like 3 weeks behind everyone else. Long story on how that happened. But yeah,
Okay, nice.
I mean, we're putting this on the air tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone has any like ideas for a nice quick science experiment they want to drop in the comments, it'd be a lot of help because I very sadly kind of need it.
You know what you should do?
What?
Go through your ascendants.
Oh yeah, send it. Because while the first episode may have been a myth, what isn't a myth is the fact that afterwards I went on my story and asked for a bunch of send its. And I got a few. That came in. I doubt I'm going to answer most of these. I mean, you guys want to answer this one? Thoughts on the current social and economic state of the world right now.
That's difficult.
Not the greatest.
Not the greatest. I mean, America. That says just pretty
That's
much.
the answer.
America, COVID, Russia-Ukraine war. That is the answer. The only valid answer. Someone said, I'm adorable. Thank you. I seriously am not, but someone asked me if I speak another language. I mean, I take Spanish at school, you know, a little bit of Arabic,
That counts.
but, huh?
But both of those count.
Yes, to be fair, both of those count, but it's bits and pieces right now, okay? Give it a few years and it'll be better. Someone asked what the hottest sport was. I've seen what's in all my friends' subjects. It's really weird. Like, why is there a hottest sport? Why not just favorite sport? So naturally, I'm just gonna say soccer because I play soccer myself, and I honestly don't know what else to answer.
Alright.
Soccer is like the universal sport, and it's fun. You know,
Okay.
and it's better than baseball where you just sit there for 3 hours watching people try to swing a wood and float a ball. Here's the link to the podcast. I wonder who could have sent that.
It wasn't me.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Moai Skateboarding?
It was not me.
Some of my ideas on Snapchat, Moai Skateboarding.
It was not me.
Okay.
I'm subscribed.
Be fair, yeah.
Yeah, why would I ask for the link if it was...
I'll respond to that one once we're done here. I'll put it on my story because I've advertised this many times. But also, I'm just going to like make a statement right here. If any of you are just going to go down and slam me in the comments for just being cringe, I am sorry. At this point, it is practically my channel's middle name. Like, datYTBOI cringe.
Or you could change it to that cringe boy.
That cringe boy. So I want to get the whole YT thing. So maybe datYT cringe. Alright.
That sounds good.
I lost my glasses. if no one's interested in that. But I think a few of you guys may already know what happened.
No, not yet. It didn't make it today yet. It didn't even make
Well,
it.
yeah,
past-
but there was some viewers who were like at the scene of the crime.
Oh, okay.
Like they heard about it, and then one or two were at the scene of the crime. So what happened was I was at a church convention, right? We all love those church conventions. And then it was the last night, because it was a few nights long. So I forgot my glasses around my bed, and I was taking the sheets off the bed because I brought them from my own house, because why not? And yeah, the glasses kind of, they lost the lens because they hit the floor that hard. So yeah, now I'm just waiting for my new lens to come in, and then I won't be half blind anymore.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Though honestly, after what happened at the end of the freshman fun day a few days ago, I am kind of thankful I didn't have them, because it was a lot of fun. But at the very end, we had this massive hallway jam, and there were like 120 people crammed in a space of like 10 square feet. We were all jumping. Some kid's hat got tipped, and we haven't seen it since. It was bad. Not to mention I got a few battle scars, as in the two things that my shirt, my shorts were covered top to bottom in mud stains, literally all over. Because I played slip and slide kickball, but because of the scheduling, that was the last thing I did, and my school being was the smart enough people they are, they decided to put it on grass. So yeah, that ended well. Yeah. I mean, we're all going to the same school this year. That's fun.
Yeah. Maybe you'll make an appearance in one of my videos.
Say it again.
Maybe you'll make an appearance in one of my videos.
Maybe I will. You know?
Yeah.
It's still in consideration. Might go help the garage, but it's getting pretty close to the start of a school year. As in, we start on Friday, as I already mentioned.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I'll just mention it again.
you start on Friday, but it's not really a school. It counts as a school day, but it's not like
Yeah, it counts as a school day, but it's pretty much just
Like an
us getting a
orientation.
lowdown on how a place works.
I have like a quarter of the day on Thursday.
What?
I have like a quarter of the day on Thursday.
oh,
I
so
know
a
also.
quarter of the day on Thursday, and then you have a full day on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all are full. I think freshmen in the academy all have a full day on Friday, and the rest of the high school changes on Monday. See, here's why I'm kind of thankful I left the academy. A bunch of the good teachers, they're leaving for their places. I think there was one, I know you're going to South Carolina, there was one 6th grade teacher who left to go to medical school, and there's another teacher, she does teach 7th grade, I believe, but she went after the high school this year.
Yeah.
She wasn't a bad teacher. She was nice. I mean, yeah, in science, and then for math, everyone has the same math teacher. I want to diss him, but because I'm a nice guy, I'm not going to diss him right here, right now. Though I believe Moai Skateboarding does have him, so if on a later episode he wants to diss him, I will not hold him from doing that. Because once we get past winter break, he's going to want to.
Switching to the topic of football, who are your top two prospects to make it to the Super Bowl in the NFC?
NFL.
Out of AFC and NFC.
In all honesty, I may be a Bucks fan, but considering all the talent we have in our conference, I don't know about the Super Bowl again this year.
Speaking of Bucks, you need to change your profile picture.
Really?
Yeah, you've had that since the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, I have. I probably should change the logo, but I'll consider it. As soon as I think of something good to put as a replacement for a profile picture.
Yeah.
How do
Maybe
you
I'll
think?
also my snap QR code or something.
How do you think the Dolphins are gonna do with Tua and Tyreek?
I don't think Tua is it. I just don't think so.
Do you think the Dolphins would be good with a different quarterback?
Yes, give them literally any other competent quarterback, and they will go to the playoffs. But with Tua, it's going to be just like last year, or I think it was the year before, when they needed. It was the year before, where they needed to win the season finale against the Bills to make it to the playoffs, and they got blown out by like 5 touchdowns.
Yeah. Who'd you root for? Did you root for the Cincinnati on the last year's game?
Now I'm for the Rams.
No.
Everyone at my school went for Cincinnati, and I
Yeah.
said, my team's not in it. Why don't I just cheer for the team I know is going to win?
Yeah.
And what do you know? They won.
Now, who do you think's gonna go to the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah, back to that topic.
In my personal opinion, I don't know if the Rams are gonna make it because I'm pretty sure they lost. Well, they did lose Wentworth, and
they lost Von Miller,
yeah,
but
they lost Miller. And
they got a lot of offensive firepower.
All right. So who do you
I don't
think?
know if any of us have a real answer to that. So while we're waiting to answer that, let me give you another question. Who do you think's going to be NFC East?
NFC East.
The question that haunts all fantasy players every year.
Can't look it up.
No, I'm not looking it up. It's just
The Giants, we
Tough
all know
answer.
they're not going to win.
yeah.
Say whatever players you will. The Giants are just going to. I mean, the Dak Prescott may be the only like, I don't want to say competent QB because it was Jalen Hurts, but he's the only QB in the division who's really proven himself.
Yeah. No.
And Saquon Barkley still gets injured for like the majority of a season, and Daniel Jones is Daniel Jones.
All right. So I'll start with whoever wants to win the Super Bowl. I think it's gonna be Kansas City and the Rams.
No.
I don't think so
Yeah,
because
what
the
do
Rams or Kansas City
Kansas
no
City
longer
lost
has
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek was their
Okay,
main
fine.
guy.
Then it's gonna be the Rams.
That's why I picked up
and-
Miko Hardman on my fantasy team because that's going to be his number one target now, besides Travis Kelce.
The Browns have no chance because they don't even have.
The
a
Browns have
quarterback
no
yet.
chance. They don't have a quarterback. I think they're down to the one Dobbs guy.
Yeah, the football team doesn't have a chance.
I say the football team might have a chance if their defense steps up again.
Well, yeah.
Like they did back in
no,
2020.
The plane taking off. They'll be actually here next.
2021.
They're like
The
five.
Raiders, probably not.
Raiders, you know what? For all it's worth, I think the Raiders may actually have a shot at the wild card berth this year.
Yeah, but they're not winning the Super Bowl.
I'm not saying they're going to win the Super Bowl,
49ers.
but they have a chance to make it to the first time in the playoffs. I believe in that.
49ers.
Last year they almost made it.
49ers probably have a chance at the playoffs, maybe even Super Bowl, but you never know.
49ers are going to make it to the conference championship again.
Because, I mean, the 49ers just missed their Super Bowl chance due to missed interception.
Yeah.
So if he had that interception, then the game would have been totally different.
Yeah, and the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl.
And the Bengals probably.
So you think it's gonna be the Bengals and the Rams again?
Nope.
What do you think? You got my legit decision. What do you think?
It's a tough decision because in the NFC you have obviously the Bucks, the Rams. Those are going to be two big
49ers.
contenders. The 49ers. Whoever wins the NFC East, those are going to be the four really duking it out. And we all know the 49ers are. It's not the 49ers. The NFC East champions are just not going to get the job done. So, I think I'm.
Keep talking.
Yeah, I know the Rams are. Well, I think the Rams are going to make it. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it right now loud. The Rams are going to make it. But in the AFC, I genuinely don't know, because in the AFC you have the Bills.
Yeah.
You have the Chiefs,
Mhm.
you have the Bengals, the Chargers are a genuine threat for once in their lives. The Colts and the Titans, they also may genuinely have a chance.
I'm thinking if the Bills play well, and they can beat the Bengals, they have a chance of going 49ers Bills.
In the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I don't see that happening.
I think it's possible.
I think what I see happening is Bills Rams.
Bills Rams?
I was right.
Not bad.
Yeah, because Josh Allen is just going to keep grinding. I have to believe that Josh Allen will just keep getting better because he's my fantasy QB. But
Okay.
also, he genuinely has a lot of weapons around him. And we've seen that he still has a bit more developing to do, so.
What about the Lions this year?
Nope.
Nope.
No, I'm not saying make it to the Super Bowl, but do you think they'll be any better
Nope.
than they were last year?
Well, I mean,
No,
they
the
do
most the
have
Lions are
that.
getting are 5 wins.
They're always bad. Speaking of
the
bad
Lions have a
teams,
horde of first-round picks they can trade or use.
well, they did get what's his name?
They got
The Michigan guy. He's
Aiden Hutchinson?
good. Yeah,
Oh,
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson?
He's good.
Yeah, they got Hutchinson, but it doesn't make up for the fact that we still don't have a QB. They only
Yeah.
very recently got a wide receiver one.
Yeah.
Their defense, their secondary still needs a lot of work.
Honestly, even if you're not a Detroit fan, you probably know a lot about the Lions based on how bad they are.
My
Yeah,
thing is, if they get Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford on the Lions team, they'll be a lot.
But they're never gonna trade. The Rams aren't gonna
Yeah,
trade.
yeah,
I know. I'm just saying.
they would have to pull in like 20 first-round picks to
They,
get that
the
done.
Lions would have to trade their entire roster just to have a shot of potentially getting those two players.
Yeah, I'm not talking like reality. I'm just saying like, in order for them to be good, they need to have like a good quarterback and a good receiver to make them better. But like reality, like there's no way that they would ever do that.
Yeah, it wouldn't happen.
Because like when Matthew Stafford was on the Lions, they sucked, but because they didn't have a good receiver for Matthew Stafford.
Yeah,
Now they have a good receiver
and now
and
they're
no
going to the
quarterback,
Super Bowl.
and they're worse.
Well,
Yeah.
they did. What was his name?
See, here's the thing. There are going to be a lot of QBs in next year's draft. So the Lions don't have to tank or anything like that. They can just hope they lose a lot of games. Not saying they're going to tank. And then maybe if luck falls to them, they can get a nice young QB. Maybe they can make some moves with Jared Goff and try to like the Texans or something.
Yeah.
And pull a nice first round pick. Maybe they'll get a decent QB. And it could actually work.
What do you think's gonna happen with the Jets?
The
this
Jets. Well, Jets are going to be the Jets. And by that, I mean, they may have won a Super Bowl 50 years ago, but they're not going back to the playoffs for at least 10 years. It's not going to happen. Because no matter how many changes they're going to make, the Jets are just so god-awful. Like, you're hiring a defensive coordinator that blitzes with what could quite possibly be the worst defense in the NFL on a Hail Mary. What are you doing? You're giving Henry Ruggs. I'm not saying like Henry Ruggs was a good player before he got in a lot of legal trouble, but you're letting him run on one routes against a trash cornerback, while the rest of your trashy defense is blitzing.
I mean, I would just send like 2 guys maybe on a Hail Mary, but that's it. Well, if I could trust a cornerback, I would send like 2 guys to blitz on a Hail Mary. Because realistically, the quarterback's just sitting in the pocket for a long time.
Yeah, in reality, that's probably what happens. That's what happens because we all by the time the wide receivers to run out like 40, 50 yards.
Yeah. Like, I understand what he's saying about blitzing, but if you want to blitz, you need good defense.
Yeah, you do. You guys into my soccer?
No, not really. Not like worldwide soccer.
All I know is Premier League is a lot better than the MLS.
The MLS, not a lot of, but it's mainly a lot of U.S. players who just play domestically. And then a few other places that can't play it anywhere else. But the Premier League's got a whole horde of good players. They have, I mean, I don't need to start talking to tell you about how good these players are. We lost Sadio Mane. Us Liverpool fans, we lost Sadio Mane. He went to Bayern. But we got Darwin Nunez, who's proved himself in the first game to be a pretty valuable replacement.
I got a game that we can play.
What?
Alright, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna look up the Rams schedule, and then you guys are gonna tell me if they're gonna win that game or lose that game.
We should do that with a different team that's like middle of the pack, so it's more
Yeah.
intense.
Why? Because
Well, let's go with the Raiders.
The Raiders, that'd be good.
Okay, I'm looking it up.
but should I read it off? Because I don't even know football that well.
I'll read it off. Okay.
I don't know football that well. I'll just take a guess. I don't even know.
So starting with preseason, Vikings versus Raiders.
Vikings win.
Yeah.
Vikings win.
Here, tell us.
I feel like it'd
Okay.
be a close game, but
It'd be a
Vikings
close game. But the Vikings would win.
Starting to get
win. Raiders Dolphins.
Raiders.
Honestly,
I don't know.
that's
The
tough.
Dolphins are terrible.
They have Tyreek Hill though.
Okay.
I'm saying I feel like it'd
I'm
be
not
close,
saying they're
but maybe
terrible,
Raiders.
but I'm saying that Tyreek Hill would run laps on the Raiders defense, just like he did back in Kansas City. He doesn't need a competent QB to be able to run.
Yeah.
But when they face better defenses, Tyreek Hill's going to need a competent QB. For a team like the Raiders, I think it's going to be a close game. How about Dolphins going to win that?
I'm going Raiders. Patriots Raiders.
Patriots.
Kidding me?
Yeah.
I know my team's ranked. I just don't know all the details.
Raiders Chargers. We all know this
Raiders,
one.
Chargers.
Yep. Cardinals Raiders.
Cardinals.
I say Cardinals too. Raiders Titans.
Titans.
Yeah.
Yep. Broncos Raiders.
Broncos.
Raiders.
Broncos have what's his name? Russell
The
Wilson.
Broncos have Russell Wilson, but who is he throwing to?
That is true.
Okay. I don't even know that. Okay.
It's like how I picked up Tyler Lockett in a fantasy trade and then realized he has no QB.
I say it's another close game.
Yeah, but the Broncos.
Raiders Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Probably Chiefs, even without Tyreek. Texans Raiders. I think
Raiders.
Raiders.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Raiders Saints.
Saints.
Close one.
Saints.
Raiders. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
the
A
Saints
close
defense
one,
got a
Raiders.
bit worse over the offseason. So
Yeah.
they got Devontae Adams. I think the offense will stand a chance. And the defense could probably hold their own because they have, Jameis Winston, and Jameis Winston just Jameis Winston things. As in throw interceptions.
Yeah.
Like he throws he throws like 2 INTs a game.
Yeah. I mean, if Drew Brees was on the Saints, then that'd be a different story.
Yeah, it'd be a different story, but Drew Brees is long gone.
Yeah. Raiders Jags. I think we know the answer.
Yeah. Raiders.
Colts Raiders.
Colts.
Yeah, that's actually a hard one.
I know.
Colts.
Oh my
I
goodness.
might go with Colts.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know though.
Zoom out of it.
Wait, did the Colts get rid of Carson Wentz or no? Or do they still have him?
The Colts did get rid of Carson Wentz. Yeah, but they got Matty Ice instead.
Yeah, but he's not playing for much longer, I don't think.
Yeah, but they have they only need Matt Ryan for as long as the first round pick gives them a good QB.
Yeah,
Once they get a good QB, the first round pick, Matt Ryan lasts a year, and then they can trade him out.
I might go Colts.
I'm going to stick with the Raiders.
Raiders Broncos, we already did this one.
Yeah.
We went to Raiders. Raiders Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Probably Raiders.
Yeah, I'd say the Raiders.
Because the
Unless
Seahawks have DK Metcalf and who else?
whoever the Seattle QB can prove himself to be like a good player.
I don't even know his name. Chargers Raiders.
Chargers.
We already did that one, didn't we?
No, it's
Colts.
this one's in December. Raiders Rams. Rams.
Rams.
Patriots Raiders. Patriots. Raiders Steelers.
Steelers.
Raiders.
Raiders.
49ers Raiders. That's
See,
easy. 49ers.
I know you
I
don't
don't
follow
even know.
football,
I
but
don't-
Ben Roethlisberger is gone, and
Oh.
Pittsburgh just does not have a QB anymore.
Who, Mason
I did.
Rudolph.
Yeah, exactly. Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Houston, Seattle, Carolina. None of them have a QB. None of them have a QB who's proven themselves yet.
We already.
Except maybe Carolina, because Baker Mayfield has shown some flashes of brilliancy over the years. Not many.
Yeah.
You probably have like 3 good games and that's it.
Yeah.
49ers Raiders.
49ers.
49ers easy. Chiefs Raiders.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
That it?
That's it.
Okay, what's another team that's middle of the road? Chiefs?
Chiefs. Nah. They're
Chiefs is like top ladder.
Yeah, they're probably close to the bottom of the top ladder now without Tyreek. But
Okay, well
it's
then.
another team you could do. Let's see.
I mean,
Dolphins.
I mean, okay.
Well,
Dolphins.
they're kind of bottom of the middle.
They're more like top. Or
They're top
mid-
of the bottom.
Yeah, top of the bottom.
No, I was close.
Yeah.
Just bottom of the middle.
Let's see.
Lions.
No, they're bottom of the bottom.
Yeah, I know.
They go lost, 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 lost.
How about Pittsburgh?
Like the bottom of the bottom is Jacksonville, Houston, both New York teams, and Detroit.
Yeah.
Steelers.
Steelers, no.
What are they? Middle of the middle.
Probably the top of the bottom, or the Dolphins,
Yeah.
because they don't have a QB
What
anymore.
about Northwest?
Northwest.
No?
What about Cowboys?
The Boys.
What about the football team?
Yeah, how? We don't. Yeah.
Wait, what did they change their name to? The Commanders?
Yeah, the Commanders.
Wait, what was it?
The Washington Commanders.
They were changed to the Washington Commanders instead of the
Oh.
football team.
Instead of
The
what
football
was it?
team. What?
What was it before?
The Redskins.
Oh yeah.
And then they had to call the racist allegations.
Yeah, and then they did the
And
Cleveland
then they went to
Indians.
the Washington football team, and they changed Cleveland to the Cleveland Guardians.
Guardians.
To Black
Yeah,
Lives
yeah,
Matter.
yeah.
Okay. Panthers, Commanders.
What'd you say?
Panthers, Commanders.
Commanders.
Yeah.
Commanders. Commanders, Chiefs. Probably Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Commanders, Raiders. Or Ravens, sorry.
Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah.
What kind of question is that?
Jaguars, Commanders. Commanders.
Oh.
Commanders.
Yeah.
You're never going to believe who's going to win, but the Commanders versus the Lions.
No, the Lions.
No, the Commanders.
Exactly,
It's a
the
joke.
Commanders.
I'm like, you really think I'm gonna make the Lions win that game?
Eagles, Commanders.
Eagles.
Eagles.
Eagles. Yeah, I guess Eagles. Commanders, Cowboys.
Cowboys.
I'd probably say Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Titans, Commanders.
Titans.
Titans.
Go
Commanders, Bears.
Titans. Commanders, Bears.
Commanders.
Commanders.
Yeah, I guess Commanders. Although Ohio State fans are about to be getting mad. What?
Why would they get mad?
Because everybody thinks that Ohio
Justin Fields is like.
he's the thing is so good. But
Tom
it's trash.
Brady has 600 touchdown throws, and every Ohio State, every QB that's ever played for Ohio State in the NFL has less than half that.
Yeah.
I like to say I'm neutral in the whole rivalry, which is a big fat lie, but
And pretty soon, every Alabama fan's gonna be getting mad when their players don't show up in the NFL.
John Mechie and Bryce Young.
What?
I don't think Alabama's gonna do well in the NFL.
Alright, next team.
Packers, Commanders.
Packers.
Packers.
Aaron
Packers.
Rodgers, like, yeah,
Commanders, Colts.
Colts. Yeah.
Close one.
Commanders.
Oh.
Let's see. Commanders. Vikings, Commanders.
Vikings.
Commanders.
Man. Come on.
Vikings.
Bro. Let's go.
Commanders, Eagles.
Eagles. We just did that one.
I know they play.
Yeah, they
one more
play
time in
each
this
team
schedule.
division twice.
Commanders, Texans.
Texans.
Commanders.
Commanders.
The
Sorry,
Texans. The Texans have nobody.
They don't. They have like absolutely no one.
Falcons, Commanders.
Falcons.
Commanders.
Mm.
Falcons don't have their quarterback.
Toss up. Did Atlanta draft anyone in the draft a QB?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Commanders, Giants.
Giants.
Commanders.
Commanders.
And we have that one again, Giants, Commanders. I say Commanders. Commanders, 49ers.
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 Browns, Commanders.
Commanders.
Commanders, because the Browns have nobody anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Cowboys, Commanders.
Cowboys. That's like.
I say Cowboys, but I'm
Cowboys.
not sure.
Yeah,
Cowboys.
boys, yeah.
Cowboys. How about them boys?
Okay, and also the Cowboys schedule.
We got boys.
Or should we just stop?
What?
Or should we just stop?
Let's do one more.
One more?
Let's do one more. Maybe we can put a wrap on it.
Wait.
It's getting pretty late out here.
Wait.
So I might have to put a wrap on it.
Hey
Okay.
Siri. Pick an NFL team.
Here are the standings for the
What
NFL
it is,
2019 season.
boys?
If
What
you
it
like,
say?
I can also give you more
Hey,
information
Google.
about a specific team.
Hey Google.
We'll sit in
Hey, Google's gonna do bad. Google. Hey
It's your-
Google.
Pick a random NFL team.
Hey Google.
Here are the standings for the NFL from the current season.
Hey Google. Hey Google. Hey Google. Hey Google. Oh my god.
It's
Hold
like,
Well, what about the Cardinals?
Okay. Alright, hold on. Look up the like entire look up the league standings, like overall as a league.
Yeah. In the
And
AFC East, we got Bills first, Dolphins second,
Hold on.
Patriots third,
no, I
Jets
hate
fourth.
Eagles. Random NFL team.
Really? The Eagles?
Eagles. Yeah.
Eagles.
We saw the Eagles show up on like 2 of our schedules already.
I think we should do Cowboys or
I got Eagles.
Chiefs,
Jets, Eagles.
Jets.
Eagles.
Eagles.
The
Oh,
Jets
yeah,
are
sorry, Chiefs.
trash.
What? Yeah, sorry, what?
Just move the
New
entire
York.
table.
Terrible.
And they are.
Eagles, Browns. Eagles,
Eagles.
Yeah, yeah,
no
yeah.
shot. Eagles, Dolphins.
Our Eagles, sorry, Chiefs. Right?
That's
Say
tough.
Dolphins.
They're
Oh my
pretty much
God.
the same team with 2 different divisions.
Dolphins.
You can go with the Eagles.
Eagles, Lions. Eagles, no shot.
Eagles.
Yeah, okay.
Vikings, Eagles.
Eagles.
Vikings.
Come on, answer the debate.
Vikings. Eagles, Commanders.
We said Eagles, didn't we?
I'm not sure. I think we said Eagles.
Yeah, we did.
Eagles, Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Cowboys, Eagles.
Cowboys.
Cowboys. Steelers, Eagles. Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Eagles, Texans.
Eagles.
Eagles. Commanders, Eagles. Eagles. Eagles, Colts.
Eagles.
Yeah, I guess. Packers, Eagles.
Packers.
Packers. Titans, Eagles.
Titans.
Titans. Eagles, Giants.
Eagles.
Eagles. Eagles, Bears. Eagles. Eagles, Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Saints, Eagles. Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Saints is here. Giants, Eagles. Eagles.
Eagles.
Honestly, if our predictions are right, the Eagles could have a good season.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like 15 and 2.
Because I mean, they're playing the
15 and 2. What do you mean, dog? I think 10 and 7.
they're playing the Browns, the Lions, the Jags.
They played
And-
the Giants twice,
They
the
play
Jets,
Texans.
Texans, Browns.
Yeah,
That's like guaranteed
Giants.
5 wins right there.
The Eagles have a pretty easy schedule, if you ask me.
I think the
Yeah,
Eagles
but
have the
maybe-
easiest strength of schedule.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
but once they play somebody like the San Francisco or someone, they're gonna lose.
Yeah, it's not gonna have well. Oh my goodness. You know, that's really kind of late if you can't tell. I think we should just end it here.
We're over 30 minutes, so
We'll
I
be
think
around.
that's good.
Yep. All right. So it's getting late out, but that's the end. Well, nice having you guys. God bless America. Peace out and good night.